Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. How's it going? Today I want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and why I think it's going to be going someplace. The future I believe that it's going in. Now, first off, if you've ever seen Wolf on Wall Street, you'll remember a scene at the very front, at the very start of it, where he was talking to the guy that would later be so influential. And that this guy says, "Man, we don't know about these stocks. We don't know about this stuff. We don't know if it's going to go up. We don't know if it's going to go down. We don't know if it's going to go sideways. But we call those people and we sell it. That's what we do. We sell it, basically. Nobody knows what this stuff is going to do. We can get some idea, but ultimately, I personally believe at the end of the day, the only thing it comes down to is faith. Your faith in it, and I think that goes with a whole lot of things. I think it even goes with relationships. But anyways, we won't get into that. So there's different kind of cryptocurrencies. Number one's Bitcoin. Bitcoin cashes out, but it's considered an alternate currency. Ethereum and Litecoin are the ones that everyone hears about. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. But there are about, I think, 195 at this point alternate coins, and they're called altcoins. But for the most part, all I want you guys to worry about is Bitcoin. Now, ultimately, what Bitcoin is something that can't be controlled by any single identity. It is not totally anonymous, especially with banks sprouting up now. A wallet where you keep your Bitcoin can be either be in an online bank or it can be in on your computer. Millions of dollars have been lost on hard drives from people getting their stuff stolen or throwing out a hard drive. Their wallet's gone, they'll never get that stuff back. But it is not completely anonymous, and if you want to be anonymous, you have to go through some other things. It's a good step towards being anonymous, but it is not anonymous. But ultimately, I believe that this is going to go someplace because I believe it has the spirit and the soul of the internet. And I've seen the internet take over the world before. I mean, when I first got into it, in I guess it was 96 when I started getting into it. It was a niche. Only a few people were doing it, but now it's taken over everything. It's all over the place, and I seriously think Bitcoin's going to be like that. I think it's going to be really big because, for example, in China, if you want to get money out of the country, it's very difficult. But if you put money into Bitcoin, you can cash that out if you leave. Also, they do stuff like buying property in Canada, because then if they get all their assets taken, they sell their property in Canada and the USA. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting a little bit off topic here. Dell has started accepting Bitcoin as payment for servers, for computers. When I was looking at classes for Microsoft was accepting Bitcoin payment. If these big computer corporations are accepting this stuff as payment, man, that's really saying something. And the longer you go, the more easier it's going to get to use. I've actually managed to buy some Bitcoin. The easier it's going to be to use, but right now it can be kind of cantankerous. Transfers definitely take time, but with the advent of technology, that's going to be changing. Now, I've started investing a little bit of money into this, but again, the prices to purchase this stuff, the prices to use this stuff is unbelievably high. Unbelievably high. I bought $20 worth of Bitcoin. It cost me a buck 30 to purchase, so that kind of sucks. But hopefully, those prices will be coming down. I don't think things are going to change though. Bitcoin is here. Bitcoin is the way things are going. It might be about 10 years, but I wholeheartedly believe that it's going to be a part of the new world that we're entering. Let's face it, in the last 100 years, the face of the world has changed so dramatically, and I have a feeling in another 50 years, another 100 years, it's going to be really damn hot up there. But I do wholeheartedly believe in Bitcoin, so I've put about $70, actually $40 I put into Bitcoin, and $30 um, yeah, $30, sorry, I have put into Ethereum. I'm not going to put any money into Litecoin because I'm not sure if they're going to be around for very much. But yeah, ultimately, what Bitcoin is, if I haven't mentioned it, what Bitcoin is this calculations that go through computers, and they add to it. They add to the overall data. Basically, the Bitcoin people put hash things to be hashed out that are about 1 megabyte, 2 megabytes now, and you translate it or you run through it, you get the key, and then you add it to the block, and the block is out there. No one person contains it, no one person controls it. It's kind of the same way with the other cryptocurrencies. They're basically different races, but right now it's so hard to be in the Bitcoin race because the Chinese, they're so good. They're excellent at the efficiency you need to get these Bitcoin, and they're definitely making a lot of money off of this. I expect to be putting small amounts of money away on Bitcoin shortly too, and hoping I can actually make some money. But anyways, when Bitcoin came out, it was up here, came down, came down, and just took off. But I think the genie's out of the bottle now. If Microsoft and Dell are accepting this kind of stuff, if more and more people are accepting Bitcoin, I think it's definitely something we're going to be seeing more of. And maybe it's time everyone started getting wallets. Maybe not time everyone started mining on their own though, because I'll tell you, it's not worth it. Not with how good some of these guys are. But anyways, that's why I will be investing to try to be an early investor. Try to get a little bit of money for my family, maybe down the road. Maybe retire. Maybe send my kids to school. I'd love to. Maybe I'm dreaming about it exploding that quickly, but I really think it's going places. Anyways, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Have a good one, folks.